Hey, collective. It's your girl Tracy with Ascension 225. Tarot and Oracle. What's up? No, but seriously, guys, I'm on my way in to work. It's pouring down rain. I know I shouldn't be making this video, but I really feel inspired this morning. I was listening to some oracle messages from another reader about the divine feminine journey, a journey that I know very well, that I've been going through since mid-pandemic. That is when myself and the masculine parted ways, when moon energy was revealed. Yes, secrets come to light after almost a 7-year time period being engaged and everything. Being engaged, that was kind of reluctant. They were reluctantly engaged. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if their heart was truly into moving forward in a positive direction in the relationship. I think that all that I have learned in the last few years, and this is not to bash that masculine, I literally pray for that masculine on a daily basis. I pray for them. I pray for them to lay down the ego, the pride, the addictive behaviors, and the all over lack of self-love that brings about all that other shit, just to find some love in themselves and to reach out to spirit to get that guidance, you know what I'm saying? Because whether we're together or not, they still were ordained by the Holy Spirit to be a divine masculine. However, not only them, but a lot of masculines, and I'm saying masculine, I'm not saying divine masculine for a reason, because a lot of these DMs have just been in masculine energy. There's no...
In 2.6 miles, take exit 102, State Route 378, Beaver Ruin Road.
There has been no divinity as far as that's concerned, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so there has been no divinity in quite some time, because the masculines, a lot of the masculines are in karmic energy or distorted energy, whatever label you want to put on it, right? Okay. But for a lot of divine feminines who put their hearts and their souls and their energy and everything they had, not saying that they're perfect, because I'm far from perfect. I know I had, I can have a reckless mouth. I know I can say things that can be hurtful. I'm a Gemini, I got that sword ass energy, right? Especially when somebody is blatantly disrespecting me and not loving me the way that I should. Sometimes that Queen of Swords does come out. So none of us divine feminines or rising divine feminines or wherever you are at in your journey, we aren't perfect, but we gave those masculines 100,000% of us to just to end up in a situation where the divine masculine decided that they did not want to spiritually evolve or spiritually awaken, and at that time, that's when we decided to spiritually evolve. Sometimes it just happens. It's not even something that you're striving to do. It's just spirit saying, okay, it's time, my child, it's time. So, and the divine masculine said, hey man, I'm not ready for this shit. I ain't ready for this shit. This is too deep for me, baby. I ain't with it. So they decided to go a karmic route. And, you know, we all have freedom of choice. All have freedom of choice in the situation. So, all we can do for a lot of divine feminines who are in this situation is to definitely just continue to pray for the divine masculines, pray for their guidance, and just pray for them overall. I mean, because literally, I've been in karmic energy before, you've been in karmic energy before, we've all been in some sort of karmic energy before, that where our behavior was unbecoming, or where we threw some negative juju out there, some bullshit juju out there and got it back, right? Yeah. So, you know, but I feel like the divine feminines in this scenario gave themselves purely with pure intent to who they recognized was their soulmate. Now, whether divine masculines or masculines recognized whether this was their divine feminine, I think a little bit, some of them were, or most of them were a little slow, or are slow. And some of them are just coming to the realizations that, oh shit, okay. So that's why I'm having such a hard time releasing this person from my heart, from my mind, from my spirit, because damn, she's divine feminine, which makes me a divine masculine. You know? So yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting journey. I can say that I feel like I dodged a bullet, even though I don't wish any harm on the masculine whatsoever. I hope they have a beautiful life, and that's genuine, that's real. Whoever they end up with, whatever they do in their life, whatever they accomplish, I pray that God is with them and that they are divinely guided to do or serve their purpose here on this Malkuth. That is my deepest wish for them, all right, and their family. But this has been the most difficult journey for me on an emotional level, and going through that spiritual awakening that can sometimes be very, 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 very painful, very painful. A lot of us divine feminines thought that after the separation and the breakup that we would just lie in a corner somewhere and just fall apart. And I think some of the divine masculines and the karmics were like, yeah, we don't give a shit what happens to her, because we doing our own thing over here. You know, that whole self-centered type of thinking that the divine masculine and even the karmic energy is used to thinking. They're used to thinking that way. They're not used to considering other people and putting themselves in other people's shoes, and tapping into that compassion, that compassionate side of themselves, sort of a self-serving type of energy. But it's all good. We all have our crosses to bear, and we all make our decisions in life. And a lot of divine feminines are deciding, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. Our time together was what it was. And this whole not even knowing who I was, like so lost in those romantic feelings of love and seeing the potential in that person. I think a lot of divine feminines, they got to see the real deal Holyfield person in a lot of their divine masculines. They got to see the real person. They got to see their real divine masculine. But that devil energy, that low vibe and energy, that karmic energy kept creeping in, and a lot of divine masculines just could not stay consistent as far as any spiritual growth whatsoever. Maybe it was their maturity level, I don't know. But the divine feminines keep growing and glowing, and it's been such a beautiful freaking journey. I can't speak for any other divine feminine, but this has been like the most beautiful journey I've ever been in my whole entire life. Like this spiritual awakening and co-creating with spirit and really tapping into that intuition that spirit has really been reiterating in most of the readings over this last year, is with what's going on in the world and being more aware and being tapped into that intuition. So when that voice says, yo, I need you to go left instead of right, I need you to go up instead of down, and you understand that that is the voice of source. That's the voice of creator, and I trust that voice, and I'm going to follow that voice. And that's what we want for our divine masculines to tap into and tune into as well. It's a beautiful journey, and it continues, and we have those growing pains, but I feel so empowered now. I feel empowered in so many areas of my life. You know, I now feel like I can be more in my my feminine energy 99% of the time, and I'm with a partner now that opened that breakup opened a door for someone beautiful to come into my life. You know what I'm saying? And for us to build a relationship that he is a divine masculine energy, but a true divine masculine energy where he loves me the way that I deserve to be loved and treasures me the way that I deserve to be treasured. You know what I'm saying? Deeply respectful, deep, you know, we're not perfect whatsoever. We've been together for almost 2 years, but our relationship isn't perfect, but it's so good and it's so sweet, and I treasure it. And he allows me to remain in my feminine energy, which is a beautiful thing, which I was in my male energy the majority of my almost 7-year relationship with that masculine, that past masculine. I had to be in my masculine energy because they did not put their best foot forward as far as being a divine masculine, or even, you know, being the head of the household, or, you know, being that king that they needed to be, you know, so that you can be in your masculine energy and I can be in my feminine energy, and then we meet somewhere in the middle sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But this new relationship has allowed me to do that, and I'm hoping and praying that the other divine feminines who are going through this, who are experiencing this, are able to find, you know, when one door closes, many others open. I hope you guys are able to find that person in your life, no matter your gender, because divine masculines can be, and divine feminines can be either gender. It's just which of your energies are more dominant. I hope and pray. So I'm praying all the way around. I'm praying for myself and my continued beautiful journey that God has me on, and that has inspired me to become a reader, and has inspired me to tap more into myself and to embrace who I really am, and to know that I'm freaking divine feminine. What? Are you serious, man? I love it. Like, I had no idea before when I was with the masculine. I had no idea that I had a crown, like a real crown. I used to call myself a queen. I was calling myself a queen, and I felt like I was in that queen energy. All right. But I did not know, what is this fool doing? But I did not know that I was a divine feminine. So it has been such a blessing in my life, and I hope it's a blessing in your life. But I just wanted to share my experience with you. And, you know, it's been going on 3.5 years since, you know, my masculine and I have broken up. And there are certain parts of the relationship that I cherish, the parts where they actually showed their true self to me and were vulnerable. That takes vulnerability. But, you know, if that wall keeps continuously going up, or you're not consistent in your behavior towards people in your life, you can't be hot and cold, man. You got to have some consistency to you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it is what it is. It's been a beautiful journey. And Divine Feminines, if this is you, share with me, share your experience. How is it for you? How has it been for you? What are you going through? We're all at different phases of this divine femdom energy, right? This cycle, this beautiful journey. We're all at different phases. So share with me, drop in the comments if you're feeling froggy, or, you know, leave me, inbox me at ascension225tarot@gmail.com, y'all. Thanks for keeping me company on my ride into work. It's been a crazy morning so far, but it's Friday, baby. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.